5:17 on the clock right now. Let's talk about the weather. Meredith is in. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. And yet again, the fog is taking center stage for our weather impact. In fact, through about 9 o'clock, we could still see that visibility down. And in just the last 15 minutes, we have seen visibility drop in the Columbus metro. We're getting a reading of the airport at about a half a mile, which that could also impact some flights that might be leaving this morning. So I'm going to be watching that closely for us. In the next 15 minutes, if we don't see improvement, I will likely issue a weather impact alert, just because that could impact both your travel for the weekend, and especially if you're going out of town for the holidays, as well as being out on the roads. But it's not just Columbus. Mount Vernon down to almost zero visibility, Marysville at a half a mile, London a quarter of a mile visibility there, and even up toward Delaware and Marion, we are down under a mile of visibility. So just drive carefully this morning, but also I'd plan extra time. Like I said, if you're flying out of John Glenn International Airport, definitely check your flight. There might be some delays while they wait for that visibility to improve. Now, we've got a lot to talk about as we head into the weekend before Thanksgiving, and also a very busy weekend for football. First and 10, we still have those playoff games happening, and unfortunately, it looks like you might get soggy as you're sitting in the stands. Definitely want to give you a heads up to plan ahead, as we're going to see temperatures on the cooler side in the 40s and 50s. With that rain, it just might be a little bit kind of miserable sitting in there, but you know what? It's what you make of it, right? And if you're prepared for the rain, you should be in really good shape. So let me time this out for you. I'm not worried about the rain for the commute this morning, just the fog. But as we go into the afternoon, you can start to see the rain pushing into the south first. Athens, MacArthur, Chillicothe, Washington Courthouse by the time the kids are getting out of school. And then as we go into the evening commute, unlike yesterday morning, this doesn't look like it'll be as bad with the rain. So there's some good news for us. It does look like rain will start to fill in, as I mentioned, as we go into our Friday night football games. And then the most intense of the rain looks to come through overnight. Again, a lot less rain than we were originally anticipating, which I do like to see. And for Saturday morning, though, a big game on Saturday in Columbus, Buckeyes football, last home game of the season. It is looking like we will see that sky clear up just in time for kickoff at noon with some sunshine. And that's also going to be a day where we have temperatures that'll get up into the low 50s. So what a great day for football. And the rest of the weekend's looking just as nice as we go into Saturday afternoon and evening and then into your Sunday. Now, as we go into the week of Thanksgiving, it does look like we'll have a rainy day on Tuesday. This isn't looking like a big storm system just yet, but some of that rain could also linger into Wednesday. So if you are traveling those 2 days, just know that could be a minor impact for you. I would try to travel Sunday and Monday if you can, as far as it goes with the weather forecast. But for Thanksgiving Thursday, yikes, that's a cold turkey there. Look at that, 37 degrees for the high. So that front that comes through on Wednesday really going to bring some colder air. Right now it looks dry. I hope it stays that way, but just want to give you a heads up. If you have family or friends coming to town, it's going to be pretty cold here for the holiday.